Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the RationalInvestor.com's Daily Brief. This is our recap. Today's Tuesday. It is, where are we here? We are on the 2nd of February. So we're already through the month of January. It is, hey, we're live on YouTube too, so that's good. Let's see. Where's that OBS? There it is. All right. So 2nd of February, kind of a funny market state right now. It kind of feels like a Fed bazooka was blasted. But we're not at new highs, but very, very strong sort of dead cat bounce in this sort of very funny market state here. I don't know whether we can break out to new highs or not, but major stock indexes are giving a serious effort, as well as things like Ethereum pushing to new highs, all that kind of stuff. Ironically enough, the silver, oh boy, what a mess that was. And I was kind of telling the audience today, I feel as though this whole Wall Street bets thing and the short squeeze on the little junior technically bankrupt companies. They're just limping along. And then, this diversion into a huge commodity market like silver. I think it actually worked as beautiful cover for Wall Street. And it helped them sort of reset their books and stuff. And boom, here we go for another rally back up top in the major equities. And you can see, look at crypto. Crypto is strong like bull. I don't know, and I suppose we'll talk about it in a bit, whether Bitcoin is really the rage. I think right now the rage, of course, is Ethereum. And it getting ready for its big CME coming out party. Like I said, this plays well into Wall Street's hands because I think they want Ethereum as strong as possible into that CME event, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. You know how the cliche goes. Fascinating to see that U.S. dollar just keeps grinding its way higher now. So we're through the head and shoulders level and now putting on a little bit of traction here. A little surprised to see. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, commodity proxies make sense. Damn, Canadian dollar stronger than I would have thought, but oil is really rallying back smartly. We've talked a little bit about that before too. Gold and silver and the metals have a very hard time rallying in the face of an oil rally. So those Wall Street bets people, they really called this completely wrong. Boo, hiss, hiss, boo. The problem with me and oil is I just don't like oil. I don't like commodities at all. I was in this silver trade and I was joking with a guy that I chat with on Twitter. I felt so dirty being in that goddamn silver trade the whole way through. It just felt yucky, ugly, disgusting. I was so happy when that level was hit and I was politely exited from the market at a really nice profit level. And I could just, done, get me the hell out of there. I would much rather buy crypto than buy commodities right now. But is crypto morphing from a store of value into a growth story? I think that's all about the conversation around Ethereum, DeFi, all this craziness. But at the same time, are they playing with fire, doing things like, hey, you come and trade on our decentralized crypto exchanges. You can trade all the stocks on Wall Street. Is Wall Street really going to like that? So lots of moving parts here. And I really like the idea that, crypto market's going to be pretty strong into next week. Once we're on the other side of that, be careful. The good part about it is it's not really like I'm expecting the market to break down. I think probably just a lot of sideways consolidation for a good chunk of this year. Well, we'll see how it goes. What did I do in the stock market today? I think I got off a nice win. I got off a nice win on a little mining stock, which is kind of funny. Like I walk people through the story on the site. I totally mind fucked the trader who was running the book on this stock, but hey, I don't care. Like, it's like the Wall Street bet nonsense going and fighting with hedge funds on Wall Street. If a hedge fund takes a wrong position and they get caught, don't have any empathy for those people whatsoever, because they will never have any empathy for you. So, fucking hedge fund guy, go get a job flipping burgers at McDonald's, you loser. You suck as a trader. So this was a fun one. You know me and my crazy value model, stepping in the bottom end of ranges after rollbacks, right, and all that kind of fun talk. This one, actually, I didn't get in back here. Saw the huge run-up, was all pissed off of myself. Brought it right back down to the bottom end of the range. W's, divs, Faugenbaum levels up top, and then bang, got off a nice sell half on a double here trade today. So I was very pleased with that. And how ironic, right? This is in the mining business. Miners, I don't think a lot of people are banging out doubles today on the mining sector. So I feel especially giddy about that. But oh well. So, what the hell am I supposed to be talking about with you guys here? US dollar, like I said, still pointing up now. That's encouraging. Man, sure was a long, slow slide down there. Got some calls on the books, 2022. It's not really even thinking about doing anything here. I'm just going to let that breathe. Stock market tried to do its 38.2, banged up against this trend line, just reversed smartly. And that's kind of like that bazooka. I mean, gee whiz, sure looks to me like somebody came in here with a massive buy program. And also, too, that crude oil. And I hate crude. Jerks, assholes, gas at the pump's going to be more expensive, blah, blah, blah. This probably now is a bullish bot, and I think that takes us well up into the 60s. I don't have too many energy plays on the books. So we'll see how it goes. The TRISOFers, they got a bunch of oil stuff on the books. They're going to be happy campers. Jerks. Mr. Bond King could be in a little bit of trouble here. This is a really dangerous area for the bond market, because if the stock market starts going ape shit here, oh boy, I mean, you could see this is sort of the magic line in the sand. If we go through this level here, that confirms just the biggest, ugliest M you've ever seen in your life. That's not exactly a bullish looking chart. We got a little W trying to hold in here desperately. You know my thoughts on bonds. It's probably the same as Bitcoin. It's not really like I'm bearish. It's just, man, I can't be bullish through this mess. Just a big hurry up, and I'm just watching. It's too bad, too, because I got a whole bunch of cash. I'd love to be able to go and buy like a fixed income instrument and get paid a nice income and just forget about it. Guaranteed investment, blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to step into that. Ugh. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. To me, the wind is in our face here, not at our back. I think there are far easier places to make money in this world than trying to step in on this. Same thing as like buying the S&P up here, buying, Bitcoin up here, buying gold up here, silver now. And everything's so damn risky just right across the board. Oh well. Actually, the one part of the market that I really do like is crazy ass little crypto names. Like, look at this burger. I mean, that's a kind of trade I can wrap my teeth in. Sink my teeth into? Something like that. I was barking about this thing yesterday breaking out, and sure enough, look at it go. So that, show me a chart that looks like that. That's what I want to buy. Show me charts that look like this, and I want to turn the other way, Ugh. Oh, well. Was super, super pleased. I think I told you. I mean, I was immensely pleased at my patience and discipline for playing that silver stock. I played that trade just absolutely textbook. Very, very pleased to see the way that turned out. less so about the actual dollar numbers. The dollar numbers don't really mean much to me. Just sort of, I try to demonstrate best practices to you people. So it's imperative that if the setup says do this, do that, do this, do that, well, it's imperative that Brian do this, do that, do this, do that. If he doesn't, then really, all of everything that I say here is worthless. So, do I have anything to do here in gold? Nothing at all. And actually, one thing that kind of surprised me recently was looking at the risk on, risk off matrix. I don't think you want to be in risk off right now. Risk off's getting its ass kicked. Just right across the board. Look at that Japanese yen just falling apart here. There's Mr. Bond King trying desperately to hold on to his lows. And look at all these damn risk assets. Look at the oil just going insane here. Stocks, boom. Bitcoin, boom. I don't know. I don't want to step in front of that. That looks like very bullish. Strong like bull. Which is kind of weird because the breadth of the market isn't really that healthy right now. Maybe this is a trap. I don't know. I don't really want to chase anything either. Kind of just, everything looks so risky. Okay, so. This is your screen, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. So, gold, yuck. Bonds, yuck. Stocks, if you can show me some W's, I might be interested. Crude, bullish bought. If I was a crude futures trader, I'd better be long. Stops against those lows, which I don't like. Boo, hiss, hiss, boo. Little junior stocks, kind of petering out. I did notice today, not a hell of a lot of big sort of euphoric push up. The big boys are getting the money today, no doubt about that. Haven't topped out here yet, so there's no real run for the exits kind of message. Probably the same thing with Bitcoin and crypto. This is a little sort of day trading model we've been following here, just trading M's and W's off of trendline breaks. So, just to give you an idea, lower time frame, what we're sort of thinking right now. W above this trend line here will actually confirm a new signal, and I wouldn't be surprised if the signal actually comes in pretty close to whatever this level is. Maybe it looks something like that. So you'll notice that at the end of the day, the traders got out at that level, and then they get told to get right back in off of basically the same level. Seen that happen lots. It was interesting if you did a 2-to-1 off of this W on top of this trend line here. And I guess on top of this down trend line here, right there, that resolution. That 2-to-1 level off of that was exactly the same. So I do believe that was a bit of a profit-taking event there. Consolidation. Now, like we said, what we'd ideally like to see is just, nice and W just above this trend line to set up the next trade. So nothing really to do right now. As I said earlier, I think the trade and sort of the position at everybody's trading, of course, is good old Ethereum. And I even put a tweet out to this effect this morning. I mean, higher lows, higher highs. I mean, this thing really hasn't broken down yet. And Faugenbaum levels, oh boy, tops of channels, CME event, orgy. It sure looks to me like that's the focal point of the market right now. Did see some people on social media barking, hey, pay attention to Litecoin. I mean, this event's all about Ethereum. So I don't know whether I really want to get distracted hunting Litecoin setups right now. I think really, unless you're like, you have a day trading plan that has setups that is fully vetted and you're just running your plan, I don't know whether you really want to try and outsmart these guys. I actually don't mind, believe it or not, just something really simple like, okay, well, that was a big honking W. I'm going to race down to the bottom here, and in essence, that's going to imply that the market's lost this trend line. And I'm going to shoot for, let's say, Faugenbaum. which produced 2.72 risk reward. Well, it's not terrible. I mean, it's there. Caveat emptor, all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, if anything, what I had sort of said in recent videos was if you saw that they lost this trend line, they were dumping it into this reload zone, then that meant that something went really wrong with this CME event, and that's not the case right now. I mean, we'll see. I mean, who knows? Maybe this thing will crap out. But my hunch is it looks to me, especially with this battle being won by the bulls, it looks to me like we should be probing, especially with the weekend coming up here shortly. We should be probably thinking some sort of big. I mean, this could be one hell of a weekend in crypto. So get ready, folks. Like I said, that little burger. I mean, what a beautiful little trade. If you were fucking trader trade, all ready to go, this is so money. So, I mean, do as you please. Hunt them W's. Don't take no wooden nickels. Especially in the DeFi space. Man, some good looking little names. Hey, look at Energy Webs is finally trying to bottom. It's a goddamn miracle. This has been the one coin out of Chico's little list that has just shit the bed here. But I don't know. It sure is looking interesting to me now. Look at that level. Maybe head and shoulders kind of action. And actually, I did a trade in crypto that looks actually very similar to this recently on Justin's son, just in time, right here. So, when these levels come in, you just got to pull the trigger. Way you go. So, we picked up some of this. Well, we'll see how it goes. Only time will tell. Well, that's kind of market that I see. The mining stocks, I got a little bit lucky, but I've been on a pretty damn cool winning. Oh, geez, what am I doing here? On quite a winning streak lately in the market. So thank you, Jojo. Thank you, God. Thank you, Joe B. Thank you, Chris Forehand. All the people on the other side who are helping us out. And the irony of it all is, if I just demonstrate best practices, I don't even think about the money. I'll just keep on doing what I do, and that's kind of like this kind of stuff. Man, it's so funny. Market makers. The market makers tried to screw me, and I screwed them. But maybe pop on the site and watch the daily brief. I'll walk you through how I played with them today. Okay, everybody. I think I'm going to leave the rant at that. Sure hope you got some value out of it. All the best, and bye for now.